Why did they become Muslims? People who chose Islam. Colonel Donald Rockwell. Why did I accept Islam? For a long time I had been greatly impressed by Islam's clear logic and formal simplicity, by the magnetizing attraction felt towards its mosques, by the great solemnity and deep affection with which the adherents of that religion had devoted themselves to their faith, by the profound respect and pure sincerity in which Muslims all over the world had been prostrating themselves simultaneously 5 times daily. However, all these things were short of causing me to become a Muslim. Only after a thorough-going analysis of the Islamic religion, which resulted in my exploring a myriad of beautiful and useful aspects in it, I did become a Muslim. A solemn, and, at the same time, sentimental, attachment to life, which was Muhammad's alayhis salam personal approach. A mutually consultative method in doing daily chores. A habitually soft behavior, flavored with mercy and compassion in social lives, indiscriminately. Charity for the poor, property rights, which women had been given for the first time. All these things, which were only a few of the many other revolutions that could only be evaluated as the most tremendous, and how aphoristical and concise a language it is through which Muhammad alayhis salam expresses these concepts. By cautioning, place your trust in Allahu Ta'ala, yet do not forget to tie your camel. Muhammad alayhis salam conveys also that Allahu Ta'ala commands his born slaves to put their trust in him only after taking all sorts of necessary precautions. Then, contrary to Europeans' assertions, the Islamic religion is not a religion for those idlers who expect everything from Allahu Ta'ala without doing anything for their part. The Islamic religion commands everybody first to do their best and only then to put their trust in Allahu Ta'ala. The justice which Islam rendered to people of other religions was one of its aspects which had had a great impact on me. Muhammad alayhis salam commands Muslims to be benign towards Christians and Jews. Quran al-Karim acknowledges the prophethoods of the other prophets as well, beginning with Adam alayhis salam, and including Musa and Isa, alayhim salam. This is an exalted sense of faith and a great model of justice, which other religions do not possess. While the believers of other religions are casting inconceivable aspersions on Islam, Muslims are answering them favorably. One of the most beautiful aspects of Islam is that it has completely purified itself of idols. Whereas pictures, icons and signs are still being worshipped in Christianity, things of this nature do not exist in Islam. This is an indication of how pure and unstained a religion Islam is. The facts stated and taught by Muhammad alayhis salam, the messenger of Allahu Ta'ala, have reached our time without any interpolation. And the Quran al-Karim, which is the word of Allahu Ta'ala, has been preserved in its pristine purity, exactly as it was revealed, without losing anything from the limpidity it had in the time of Muhammad alayhis salam. The fabricated superstitions and legends with which Christians have defiled the religion of Isa alayhis salam are not the case with Islam. Of the determinants that motivated me to become a Muslim, the last one was the fortitude and the willpower that I observed in Islam. Islam induced an overall cleanliness, not only spiritually, but also physically. Examples of the features that make up this superior nature are not to overload the stomach when eating, to fast for 1 month every year, to be moderate in every respect, to be neither extravagant, nor parsimonious in spending money, etc. In an exquisite style, facts that would guide humanity not only temporarily but also ever after were being inculcated into individuals. I visited almost all of the Muslim countries. I saw in person how all the Muslims in Istanbul, in Damascus, in Cairo, in Algeria, in Morocco, and in the other Muslim cities observed all these rules and thereby led a peaceful life. They did not need ornaments, pictures, icons, candles, music, or other trivialities of the same sort to initiate themselves into the lifestyle leading to the sympathy of Allahu Ta'ala. The sense of awareness of the fact that they were the born slaves of Allahu Ta'ala, and their acts of supplication before him, afforded them the greatest source of spiritual peace, happiness and flavor. The qualities of freedom and equity inherent in the Islamic religion have always magnetized me towards it. Among Muslims, a person occupying the highest ranked position and the poorest member of the society are equal before Allah Ta'ala, and they are merely two individuals in the general recognition of fraternity. Muslims perform their acts of worship side by side in mosques. There are not any special places allotted for the leadership. Muslims hold the belief that there is not a third person to act as an intermediary between Allah Ta'ala and his born slave. The Islamic acts of worship are performed between Allah Ta'ala and the slave. They do not appeal to men of religion for the forgiveness of their wrongdoings. Every Muslim is the only person responsible for his personal behavior. The mutual fraternity among Muslims has always been helpful in my personal life. This fraternity was one of the factors whereby I was charmed towards Islam. I know that, wherever I go, a Muslim brother of mine will help me and sympathize with me. All Muslims the world over, of different races, colors and political views as they may be, are brothers and they look on it as an obligation to help one another. These are the causes for me becoming a Muslim. I wonder if it could be possible to conceive of causes more beautiful or more exalted than these.